Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zipline Radio podcast episode, where we talk to people about their lives in the minds of the Help Force. Today's guest is one of the most wonderful staff members in Help Force. For not only did she become an icon in the Help Force, but she is also one of our amazing contributors throughout its generation. Please welcome the director of Bethesda Game Studios. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. Please welcome Crystalhaven.
Hello. Hi. I'm Crystal.
Yes, we got a wrong script here. Ah, there we go. Alright, so. The first question is phrased as, how's your day been? But, that's boring and kind of cliche for me, so don't mind if I rephrase it. Did something interesting happen to you today?
Not really. I just went to work in the morning and then after that I just came home. It's pretty mundane. Nothing very interesting.
Well, what do you work?
I'm doing part-time at a cafe as a service crew right now. Yeah.
By the way,
Because
feel...
I'm also studying.
I
because I'm
also
also...
that you're a designer and an artist.
Yes.
For how long have you been doing art?
Correct. I guess if it's designing, it's more. Maybe it's been 5-6 years, but it's like on and off because I did do my diploma in design. Yeah.
Got a diploma in design? Already jealous. Not gonna sugarcoat it. Alright, also 5 to 6 years? God damn! I've got a long way to go. I've only been at it for 2 years.
Yeah.
After the podcast, if we stay in touch, I may or may not evade your DMs to ask you for some tips. I'm just gonna warn you right now.
No problem.
So, besides doing art, do you have any other hobbies? You know, just free time events, stuff like that?
I like to play games. So, like, mainly video games on computer. So,
Alright, PC
the one
Master
I play the
Race.
most is like, yeah, right. So I like to play. It's a very common game, but Genshin Impact the most. And then sometimes I play other games like Overwatch and Valorant. Sometimes, but Genshin is my most go-to game, I would say.
What do you think of Hankai's Star Rail?
I've heard of it, but I've never actually played it. Yeah, I've seen it though.
Yeah, I mean, it is made by the same studio, so...
It's probably correct. It's probably good as well, but I just don't know if I want to start another gacha game.
Yeah, that was also bad. And I mean, why make the switch if you're already satisfied with what you got? Also, good taste. The thing I love about Genshin Impact is just its artistic direction. The shading, the cell shading, it looks gorgeous. It is just a gorgeous looking game.
Yes. On the landscape, and then like the music is like wow as well.
Also that, do you have you looked into by any chance who made the soundtrack? Because I'd be interested to know, but too lazy to look for it myself right now.
I don't know who made the soundtracks, but on the Genshin official YouTube, I think they have some of the songs there. So if you want to listen to the soundtrack and stuff, I think you can find information there.
Yeah, probably would. Written it down. A little tip from me. Smart people remember, the wise write it down. Alright, so, can you tell us a bit about your history and Help Force? You know, recruitment, How you were cooking up stuff there?
Okay. So I was recruited back in December 2018. So I don't really remember who recruited me. I think it was, I don't know if you have ever met him, but he went by Skeleton Lad in the past.
Doesn't
I'm
ring a
not sure
bell.
if you met him.
Then again,
Yeah,
even I
he's
don't
not
remember.
active. Yeah, he's not active anymore nowadays. But yeah, I think I was recruited by him back in 2018. And then I joined and I was like really active and I got like Penguin, or was it Gamer of the Week?
Yeah, Game of the Week, that's the
2 or
title.
3 times. Yeah, before I became a moderator in February the next year. Yeah. And then after I became a moderator, I guess I was mainly just posting all the spam sections and recruitments. And subsequently, when they needed it, then I started doing some designs for them, especially when the website started.
Wait, really?
And then, yeah,
Hey yo, Major Law, Pisto, why didn't you tell me this? Good job at
It's
preparing me. Dang.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
The first year, I think, or so. Yeah, because I was the only one that was able to at that time, because I was the working and oldest mod at that time.
Really pulling the weight there.
One of the oldest. Yeah.
Nice.
So had to work with Ayan and a few of them get the website. And I think Kiara, I'm not sure if you know, she did quite a bit of the programming for the website. And I just helped them with the graphics and stuff.
I mean, it's still a lot. You basically managed the entire look of the website. Speaking of, wait, the coding for the server was done manually, not like with WordPress or anything?
It was WordPress when we started. But that side, I think Kiara, she was the old staff. She and Ayan were like one of the founding members, I think. She was the one who was doing the most of the programming website.
Alright, cool. Okay, so the next question. What was your most favorite moment in Helpforce back in the day? Or the most impactful, to be honest, you know, the one that's most memorable.
The most memorable would be the Exodus. It was back in 2019, I think. The Exodus of Helpforce.
Oh dear.
You can read about it on the website. I think it's in the history.
I will. Deepest
It was
lore.
like, yeah, it was drama. Lots of drama. So basically, I forgot what was that army's name. It was so long ago. But the leader, I remember his name. Epic 101. It was basically like totally against Helpforce and Iron for some reason. And then he kind of made us leave Club Penguin, I guess. They even hijacked our server.
Oh,
Like the very first server they had. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was really
hijacked it
nice.
because, yeah, in the past, they had the army, what was it? Club Penguin. It was like CP Army, some union thing or whatever.
Club Penguin rewritten?
And then, yeah, and then there was like this union thing that all armies have to join. And then because Epic was like the head of that union thing, so he made a rule that I think the staff of that union needs to have ownership of the army servers. So he basically hijacked the entire server when the Exodus happened. So everybody left, and we made a new server and moved over. Anyway, so we basically escaped it in a way. So we left Club Penguin. Yeah, correct. Club Penguin Online. Rewritten was where we went to after that, if I'm not wrong.
Are you talking about Club Penguin Online, not Rewritten? Oh, right. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, that was
Club
the
Penguin.
time I found a really cool glitch in Club Penguin Online that just let me get hundreds of thousands of coins. It was awesome.
Yes, that was such a glitch. I remember that as well.
Yeah, the puffles! Oh,
Add
yeah,
money
yeah.
to yourself.
I must make a confession, one of the two I plan to make today, but I snitched. No, and I made a video, sent it to the staff about how to do the glitch and how to get it fixed. Not that they were really quick to patch it, it took them a few months, goddamn. They were not rushing.
I mean, well, it got fixed in the end, I guess.
Yeah, after I got to make bank off it, so good for me and absolutely no one else.
Not good for anyone else. Just the glitch is gone.
Well, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. Speaking of, you mentioned the leaders and some shenanigans with them. What do you think about current leaders? Think we'll have any disasters with them?
I don't know, because honestly I'm not like Rubu alone. I mean, I think Rubu's doing a good job. I've known him for quite a while, since, was it 2019 or I think so. He was like, yeah, that's right. I don't know the other two leaders very well, because I'm not very active nowadays after I retired.
Yeah, that's fair. I mostly just stick to Rubu anyway. I mean, he's the one who got me to where I am nowadays.
He's like still pretty much the same, which I think is a good thing. Like, he has always been nice and active and helpful too. And right now
he's and excitable also.
He used to not talk very much, but he's more sociable, I think, after he like became a staff and like has to talk more. And now he's talking a lot more.
It was really nice.
Before he was a staff. Sorry?
Nothing. I just want to say that it was really nice seeing him climb up the ranks to eventually where he was. It was just a really nice progression to be witness to. What were you saying?
Yeah. Before he was a staff, he was like, he doesn't really talk unless you see him online and then you call him out. And then you'll be like, hi. Yeah, but now he's like taking initiative and talking and stuff. So I think that's a very good development. Yeah.
Obviously, anyone is able to keep in touch with anyone even after leaving the servers, but is there anyone you specifically miss from Helpforce? Someone who you couldn't or didn't keep in touch with?
Most of the staffs, I do have ways to contact them, but mainly some of them are just not really on Discord anymore. So I guess if you know Avocado, I'm not sure if you know her. She's one of the legends. And then probably also one of the founders. Attacker.
Spell her name.
Avocado would be... Yeah, that's right. Kavacado. Yeah.
Kavacado. And she's on my
Yeah,
list.
and-
Definitely considered a target. Either I'll be dead or I'm gonna drag her on this interview. She ain't escaping.
she's seldom on Discord, but if you want to try to get hold of her, I have her Instagram, so I can message you for her if you want.
Alright, sick. That was a joke, but screw it. If I've got an opportunity for more info, I'm getting it.
Yeah, if you want to interview more people,
Gotta
but she's
get that
quite
content
shy,
rolling.
so she's quite shy, so I'm not sure if she'll want to get the interview done, but you can ask anyway.
I'd love to. Alright, that was some delightful info. Got some more targets. 2 of them, potentially 3, if I ask the right questions. So how's the help force for time at home? You enjoying the little benefits there, playing some bingo? I would crush you at bingo. I'm one lucky bastard, I'll tell you right now.
Oh, I'm not a very lucky person, so it's sad. But I guess it's quite lively sometimes, but sometimes it's just like quiet. So it really depends. When it's lively, it's quite chaotic. Yeah.
Just wait until I retire again, because I used to be there. Remember me? I was cooking up a storm at a retirement home. Alright! So, you've been in the help force for how long exactly? Was it 2-3-ish years?
2018 December, that would make it 19, 20, 21, 22, 21, 22. Coming to 5?
Yeah, that makes some sense, yeah. Yep, the
Yeah,
math checks
coming
out.
to 5 years.
5 years, okay, I was way off in my estimation, huh? Diggity damn. Alright, you
Yeah.
obviously have a lot more experience than me. Congratulations, Ulrich. What advice do you have for just your overall opinion on how the help force is doing right now? Or the entire Club Penguin Army's climate, to be honest?
Right now, I think I'm not that active to be able to give very good opinions on how stuff is going right now. But I think it's gotten, like, the server itself has gotten quite big, and there's a lot of fun stuff to do nowadays. From what I see, lots of fun things. I think it's doing pretty well, I would say. What do you think? Do you think it's doing well?
Honestly, I'm not really one to have opinions of my own, but I do love seeing other people's and, you know, just, checking things, looking into them, and because I always work under the assumption that someone knows something that I don't.
Oh,
You know, not to imply that I'm spineless and can't think for myself, but it's always just a good assumption to work under, and it really has helped me a lot to get some good opinions. And the thing is, I think that personally, that Hellforce is doing relatively well. Emphasis on relatively, because if we just look at the sheer numbers from the last few years until now, with COVID disappearing and people getting to have lives again, yeah, the Hellforce is doing bad. It's just that everyone else is also in a really, really bad situation. But, and that's where the relative part comes in, where we're well off. We're going up there competing, kicking ass, as we should. In fact, the Hellforce inevitably destined for greatness. I mean, you have me. I am not just a lucky charm. I am the sign, alright? The heavens sent this crazy bugger called Sam. And when you see him, you know good fortune's coming your way. Inescapable. Like, you wanna fail? Not happening.
Sam the Great.
Sam I am. Am I indeed? But, yeah. The thing is, mostly, I think we should focus on just retention, because getting new people, actually Zen Shiver, if you're familiar with him, commented that we should really focus on that, but retention also should get some, rep as well, you know, some focus, in my opinion. It's cool to gain, it's
Yeah.
better to keep what you've already got. Alright. So, Crystal, as a fellow artist, I can understand being reluctant to share your artwork, but if you don't mind, would you like to share some of your recent works with us? To make me feel even more jealous?
My recent one is actually in the Helpful server. Like, I did the banners for the events that just passed.
Hey, yo!
Yeah. And then the one for the charity event as well. Yay!
Oh, that is sick. Hold up, I'm looking through the channels to see them. Oh, damn.
The recent ones would be the zoo with Kara one, and what was the other one? I think it was getting ready for Christmas. It was just over last Friday and Saturday, I think.
I think
Yeah, that's the one.
Saturday? Might have been, yeah.
Yeah, this one. It's the
Um,
zoo time with Kara.
yeah. Speaking of, who got you started off with, drawing in general? Like, did you inspire yourself? Did you have someone helping you along the way? How did that happen?
Basically, since I was young, I guess I just liked to draw and doodle and stuff. So, like, I guess as I grew up, when it came the time when I have to choose what to study for my diploma, I went for Zipline. And that's when I started doing digital artwork instead of just drawings. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Was the transition to digital difficult?
Yeah, it was quite difficult, but at least I learned it in school. So there were like lecturers there to guide us on how to use the Adobe softwares and stuff.
Oh, you're doing Adobe. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I use Illustrator and Photoshop for my designs mostly.
No. Private or with an actual license. Adobe, none of us here will judge. Adobe is the one program that's the most justifiable to private.
Mine is licensed. Yeah, I'm paying for the license.
Alright. Yeah, no, I get that. Don't want any coppers knocking on your door.
It's fine. I don't think they're just coming to me even if it's.
Even if they do not want to face me, I tell you. They come to my house, I'll arrest them! Put them on the prosecution! What are you
Unleash
talking
your
about?
wrath. Unleash your wrath on them instead.
Oh, I've got a lot of wrath stored up in here. I already pity the poor bastard who's gonna tick me off enough. Oh god, I really should drink some water after this. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, we've already spoken about the overall situation and what do you suggest actually as moves going forward? For the help, especially the staff team to do, because you know they can only do so much, but with what power they've got.
I mean, maybe it's just the timings I'm online, but I noticed that I've seen like the leaders interacting more with the people rather than the other staff. So I think other staff, as in like the ones lower than the second in command, that might just be my opinion, but I think it's a good way to bond and you can like get people to come to your events if they like are close to you, you know. And then other than that, seems like things are like okay now, so I don't really have a lot of advice because I'm not super duper active as well.
Personal closure. That's a good strat, to be honest. I might look into it and discuss it with the fellows. We are planning, well, I at least was planning an event for the end of the month, but no promises whether it can work. So we might be able to drive some of these things going. Yeah.
Yeah, and have more fun events so that people can just bond and like hopefully that will get people to stay and attend other events that are not just fun events. Because we used to have things like family feuds and like hide and seek quite often, especially during new maps in the past. Like on, but I'm not sure if they still have new maps now in the Club Penguin
Family Feud, you
armies.
say?
Yeah, we used to have that and like trivia games and stuff.
Okay, Beasto! Apparently what you and I were trying to cook up might just happen. I'll get it working. We'll discuss. Alright, Crystal,
Yep.
keep your eyes peeled. If all goes according to plan around New Year, hopefully, no promises, we might have some interesting shenanigans to pull off.
Dang. Then I'll look forward to seeing the announcements.
I'd love to have something to show. Speaking of, so we got the future of helpful sorted out thanks to your delightful advice. I'm looking forward. But how about you? What are your plans for your future, you know? Online and real life, whatever you feel comfortable sharing.
Okay, so right now I am studying for my degree and working part-time as well.
In what?
And working part-time and studying my degree in psychology right now.
Oh, psychology.
So I still have quite a few years to go. So by the time I graduate and if I feel like I want to go for the masters, then I'll probably be a future psychologist. Otherwise, I might just stick to doing freelance work online or something like that for designing.
I mean, that's like have
Yeah.
multiple sources of income. At least that's the general consensus. So it's good that you have options. You get a thumbs up for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of right now. It could change anytime, but yeah, as of now, that's my plan for myself.
Okay, so I'm looking at this question and it's really weirding me out. Why are you considered a grandma or so old in the community? Is that a meme, an inside joke that I am too not integrated enough to understand? What's with that?
Okay, so basically, it's because I'm not sure if I am still, or like I was like one of the oldest moderator at that time and one of the oldest in the community as well, because most of them are teenagers. Yeah, but I said one of because actually AO, if you know him, he's the same age as me, but he calls me grandma too, so I call him grandpa. Yeah,
Nice.
So, and also because I've been a moderator there for a very long time, so they also call me grandma because of that. Yeah, so it's age plus the length of moderator. Yeah.
Alright, I got context to that joke. Don't worry, I won't be calling you that.
It's fine if you do, because everybody does.
According to Beasto, wait, actually, no, Beasto, suggestion, have this pop up on the screen when we get the actual podcast, graphics and all that. Nice.
I wish I was I wish I was their childhood friend. I really do. Then I'd be some famous person as well.
Yeah, because the queen had an amazing sense of humor. Like, have you heard some of the crazy shenanigans she'd done?
Yeah,
Not
I
just-
wish.
Yeah, there was
It would be
this
such
story.
an honor.
There was the story about an Arab prince, I think, who came to visit the United Kingdom, and you know, she really wanted to challenge his idea that women can drive, or at least play up on it. So they got into the car with no driver. So she took the seat and started driving intentionally as wildly as possible, just to troll him.
Wow.
Yeah, you think 4chan trolls are bad? Try the goddamn queen.
Wow. That's such a queen. Well, she is a queen, but yeah, such a queen thing to do.
And here we thought that royalty had no sense of humor, were just a bunch of stick-ups. Nah, fam! They are just a whole different breed, alright? They built different.
They have the royal blood.
Oh,
Royal blood is different.
Oh, absolutely. Just parallel to us. Alright. Alright, I'm looking at this question. This one's making me have questions of my own, because what would you like to say to the Zipline Radio host, Sam and Beasto? Beasto, are you fishing for compliments? Yeah, thought so.
Well, I think you should keep doing what you're doing, because seems like a nice and fun thing that people like to listen or watch. So, yay!
Oh, thank you.
I just saw a Beastman's comment.
Don't worry, I will personally peer pressure him into having those show, alright? Full on expose, zero mercy.
Yeah, so keep on at it. You're doing a good job. Yay!
Oh, thank you. We absolutely will. Until this becomes tired and old. And then some. Alright, we're gonna jump the shark a few times. I won't mind. Alright, final question before I let you go about your business, because as we know, you are being held in captivity. I mean, what? Nah, I would never.
Held in captivity.
Alright, so we've had you talk to the staff, to yours truly, to the commanders, and even sharing your personal history, but what of the troops? Have you anything to say to them? No pressure. It's not like you're being recorded.
To the troops. Try to be active whenever you are free, and it's a fun place. Get to know the people there. You might be surprised by the good friends you can make in the server. And because I have made quite a few good friends from Health Force as well. It's just that nowadays everybody's busy with their life, so we seldom talk. It's sad, but yeah, you might meet good friends. So try to be more active if you can. Yes.
I fully agree with that. I mean, I have made a few friends in this server. I mean, we got Bisto, we got Wubu, again, like I mentioned. And said I'd like to think that he doesn't fully despise me. Lol. Yeah. But Crystal, thank you so much for being on this episode with us. It was truly a delight. I'd like to add extra emphasis on that.
Thank you so much for being great host too. Thank you.
Thank you for being a great guest. It was absolutely stellar. I look forward to speaking with you off mic additionally. And you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next episodes where I will in fact be jumping a shark and launching myself out of a cannon and pulling on Eric Andre. Stay tuned to the next episode and bye-bye.